This week, Bristol City announced their new manager. They stole Oxford United's manager, Manning. Happy with that, Sam?
To be fair, it wouldn't have been my personal choice, but he's done a fairly good job at Oxford, to say the truth, and we just got to get behind him now.
It's a strange choice, isn't it? Who else do you understand was in the running, and who would you have appointed?
I mean, there's so many names thrown around from Eustace, Lampard, Rowett. I mean, I would have liked to have gone with Lampard, but there was a belief among the fans he has second thoughts on the job at the weekend. But the Lansdowns were saying that Liam Manning was always their first choice.
Well, can you believe that? I mean, so unspectacular, I suppose, in some ways. But does this scream of another club wanting to get a young, progressive manager, something for the future? You know, a project. Dare we use his words, rather than perhaps going with an older face, or a more established name?
Yeah, definitely. When you hear the Lansdowne and Brian Tinnion interviews, they definitely said they were looking for a young coach to progress, and hopefully with the club progress with them.
This is a risk, though, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, he didn't do all right at MK Dons. He had a good first season, missed out on automatic promotion by a point, lost in the playoffs, but then second season ended up getting a sack.
The game last weekend where you beat Sheffield Wednesday, it's probably not worth talking about, because it could be completely different 11 that we see against QPR. Just briefly, what were your views on that game? I mean, Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely wasn't worth talking about. Although we got the 3 points, it was a very, very poor game, to be fair. I mean, to be fair to Sheffield Wednesday, they come down here, had Barry Bannon sent off after 28 minutes, which has now been reversed. But in my view, it was a sending off. But they just put 6 men at the back and looked to counter every time.
Yeah, and it nearly paid off. What do you make then of the trip then this weekend? I mean, I can't ask you to predict the team, because we've got no ideas. Would you recall Sam Bell in the final third, or keep Andres Weimann on the left?
To be fair, I'd still leave Sam Bell out at the moment. He's looking very tired when he's playing. But at the same time, I would drop Weimann and play Mehmeti in his place. Because against Cardiff, I think he played the best game I've seen him play personally in a City shirt. And then he's out the team again Saturday.
And what's the view on the general terraces of the people that you've spoke to then about Liam Manning? How has this gone down?
Yeah, to be fair, it's all the same. It wouldn't have been our personal choices, but the decision's been made by the club. And come Saturday, 3 o'clock, we'll be there supporting him and giving him our all.
All right, we'll bring our QPR fan in, and we'll get some predictions. Thank you, Sam. Just pause there. Okay, it's a really, really important one, this one, for both teams. QPR against Bristol City. Let's get some predictions. Gerard, you can go first.
I think the last 7 fixtures between us, the away team has won, which is quite a strange stat. So hopefully we can break that at the weekend. Obviously got Rob Dickey and Nahki Wells coming back, which adds a bit of spice to it. We were actually strongly linked with Manning as manager before Beale took over. He was favourite at one point. So I wonder if he's got a point to prove to the QPR board as well. I'm going to go 1-1. Can't quite bring myself to predict the win.
1 week you'll predict.
Yeah, 1 week I will.
Okay, Sam, what are you going with?
Well, as Jared said, we've it's been an even match for both games, and we've won our last 5 away games at QPR now. So I'm going to go for another 2-0 win.
Amazing. Well, listen, both enjoy the game. I'm sure it's going to be a pretty feisty one. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Cheers, both.
Thanks, Mark.
Right, take care.
Thank you. Bye.